Sowore go home. He campaigned for you in 2015. APC Chieftain begs Buhari. Lagos All Progressives Congress APC Chieftain and Special Advisor on Gutter Affairs to Lagos State Governor Mr. Joe Igbokwe has pleaded that the convener of #Revolution Now, Omoyele Sowore, should be allowed to go home. Igbokwe made this appeal in a Facebook post on Thursday where he affirmed that the Sahara Reporters publisher worked towards the election on President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015. In Igbokwe's words, says, "Enough of this drama, let Sowore go home, please." Despite his mistakes, the great guy is a patriot. He believes in this country and he worked so hard with Sahara Reporters to push PMB to power in 2015. I am a living witness. It will be recalled that operatives of the Department of State Services DSS on Friday morning rearrested the convener of #Revolution Now, Omoyele Sowore, and his co-defendant Olawale Bakare. Sowore was rearrested following an earlier attempt by DSS operatives to arrest him inside the courtroom of a federal high court in Abuja. The rearrest attempt turned rowdy inside the courtroom as Sowore's supporters' legal team shielded him from the DSS operatives. Sowore, his co-defendants are facing 7 counts bordering on conspiracy to commit treasonable felony in breach of Section 516 of the Criminal Code Act, money laundering and cyber crimes, among others. Reports say following the DSS invasion of the courtroom, the trial judge, Justice Ijoma Ojukwu, adjourned the matter till February 11th, 12th, and 13th for definite hearing. So guys, in my opinion, everybody knows the truth. All the APC supporters, most especially those who are, they are chieftains and the people who are really at that high rank, and a lot of reasonable people know what is happening. They know that all of these things are just, a way of trying to pin this guy down, Sowore, and also to use it as a scapegoat or as an example for others not to be able to speak against the power that be. I think that's one of the things they're just trying to do. They know the right thing, but as for whether he campaigned for him or he did not campaign for him, I don't know I don't know how true that is. A lot of people have been saying that, oh, that Sowore did that, and for what Joe Igbokwe said, that is a living witness, that he used his platform to project Muhammadu Buhari. But it goes beyond that. Even if he projected him or even if he campaigned for him, and he's saying that the person he campaigned for is not the person, or what he thought about the person is not what he's saying. He has the right to change his mind. He has the right to say the same thing. Maybe I was the one that campaigned for you. Let us even put it that way. If really he campaigned for him, I was the one that campaigned for you, and I didn't know that, you could go this extent of not even delivering what you promised the people. So is it really a good thing for that person to continue to be speaking, in favor of that person? Because in the first place, you have already campaigned for the person because he has conscience. But what the APC government is doing is that, oh, because he did not win an election, so he wants to use other means to unseat the president, because there was an election that took place that he couldn't win. That is just the way they are taking it. A lot of them, that's what they are saying, especially Adams Oshomole. He came out and said that he could not even win. He got only 33,000. According to what they said, that he got 33,000. That is why, since he could not win, so he wants to use another means, or he wanted to use another means to unseat the government. So, but all of those excuses are really laughable. So if I say, okay, this person is good based on what I think, or I've seen about him, or I think, okay, there's always a saying that when the preferable is not available, the available becomes preferable. Maybe first that, okay, let this man try. We have tried other people. Let's try this particular person. At the end of the day, the person disappointed you. For somebody who has conscience, will be able to say, no, I thought you could do different things differently, but what you are doing now is not what I expected. And I will still say, no, you are not doing it right. Is there a crime, or is it a crime to do that? I don't know why people are saying that, even if Sowore campaigned for him. So a lot of people want to tell us that a lot of people who campaigned for Buhari now, and I've seen that, okay, they made mistakes, or they never thought that things could really degenerate to this level. They are not saying anything because maybe out of fear or out of what they are looking for. And everybody knows that whether you are in APT or whether you are in PDP or whether whatever party you belong to, what we are talking about now is the reality, things that are facing us, things that we experience on a daily basis in every aspect of our lives, in every sector of this country, things that we experience and things that we were experiencing before we came to this junction. That is what we are talking about. Everybody should be able to judge from that angle. And all the things that people are talking about, it is very, very difficult for the people who are close to the power, those who are in this dispensation with this present administration, whether they have a one position or the other. It is difficult for them to come out and say things the way they are. They are just trying to twist the whole thing. And meanwhile, what they are going to be saying behind is going to be different from what they are saying, just to the public, because out of shame they can't even come out, or because of what they want to get, they will continue to be pushing the president, be pushing the party. Oh, the party is doing well. With all of these things, they are not seeing anything wrong in all of these things. So if really Sowore projected Buhari with any form of platform or in any form, and he's seeing that things are not going on well, you expect him to just continue like that. And that is where a lot of people fall into that category, because, oh, I supported this man and I will support him to the end, whether bad or good, or whether good or bad. Just like the vice president said, he will continue to be loyal. With all of these things happening, a lot of people have called him out. What are you saying? Of course, I'm sure Joe Igbokwe cannot even hide the whole thing. You can't hide the truth. Maybe he has a little conscience. That's why he stopped coming out to say enough of this drama. But for you to say because he helped the president and for that reason he should be released. No. If really the government has a case against him, let them face it, in the law courts. Let them face it, and which is already ongoing. So why are they bringing all of this? Then why didn't they release him? Loretta Omolechi that was talking about, Sowore faked his rearrest. What happened before now when the government didn't allow this man to go? Not until when they managed, because the judge gave them 24 hours that he should be released with immediate effect. Why didn't Loretta Omolechi said it was even Sowore that was faking his continuous detention with the DSS? Why didn't she say so? So we have some people who still have that conscience. Some people cannot just bear it. A lot of them that are covering all of this, a lot of them who know the truth. I'm sure their hearts will almost get busted, because they know that they are just trying to cover what they are not supposed to cover. If you know the truth and say the truth will set you free. If you continue to hide everything, hide the truth, you will not have peace. That is just what I know. You will not have peace. For Joe Igbokwe to say, oh, enough of all this drama, and they know they don't have case against this man. They don't have case against him. I don't know. And they are getting petty day by day concerning Sowore case. They managed to even release him. Everybody was like, okay, at the end of the day, you've been able to release him. But just again, this next day, something else happened. What happened? The case is just like Pharaoh and the Israelites. After he had already released them, oh, the next thing is like he came back to his consciousness. What happened? How did these people go? Who asked them to go? And they were like, you release them. He said, oh, all the soldiers, they should just go after them. And they went with them. And at the end of the day, they perished in the Red Sea. I hope their case will not be like that. And people who know the story of the Red Sea, the Israelites, and the Pharaoh should be able to, who are close to this government, should be able to tell them, in case they don't know the story of the Israelites, the Pharaoh, and the Red Sea. They should be able to tell them. And as soon as they pursued the Israelites, they perished, and the Israelites were able to cross to the other side. But Pharaoh and his entourage and all his chariots, they all perished in the Red Sea, just because of stubbornness. I think maybe they felt that, why did this man, how come did we release this man? And they just, all of a sudden, they didn't even wait even to after 2 or 3 days. The same day that he was supposed to be in court. Honestly, the whole thing is funny. So they know all of those things. They are just trying to cover the whole thing up. That is just my own opinion. Since he has said the truth, the truth will set him free. It will definitely set Joe Igbokwe free. And someone say, Joe Igbokwe, shame to you and some Igbo hypocrites. You are more knowledgeable and more powerful than Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, Babatunde Fashola, and the rest Yorubas who have kept quiet all this while, when they have conspired and betrayed their sons and daughters because of 2023 presidency. Shame to you, because you allow them to destroy your Igbo brothers while mingling with them, thinking that they love you more than their Yoruba brothers. Because of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's hypocrisy and betrayal to Sowore and other activists, the presidency is taken away from him and the Yorubas and given to another nation that will bear the fruit thereof. Mark my words, it will surely come to pass. Why everyone keeps calling Buhari's name? Did Buhari tell you people is in charge? You people think Aisha is joking all this while. It's time, high time you people start calling the cabas. Maybe things may change. That is the point of view of this particular person, that Buhari is not in charge. Just like the US government has said that they don't think he's in charge of all of these things. They said it. Someone said, how will you tell us that Buhari is not in charge? For crying out loud, he is the commander-in-chief of all the armed force in Nigeria, including DSS, which makes him responsible for all their actions. I think this particular person that is responding to this man that Buhari is not in charge, he doesn't know that this guy is really is being sarcastic. That's just the way it is. That if really is in charge, maybe he should have done the needful. Someone else is commanding the armed forces for him. It's left for you to agree or not. Should it be done that way, then what on earth is he doing as the president of Nigeria if really is not in charge? Someone says it's time you start talking a good first lady, taking a first lady, first lady's comments and what she has been saying and what she stands for. You need to take her serious. Joy Boko, you finished with your brother Allen Ifechukwu Oyema and went back to speak for Sowore while Lagos House Assembly used because of use Yoruba language in their house. Leave Sowore alone. Buhari is a rule of law breacher for what he's doing to Sowore. Sowore never campaigned for Buhari. He was like fire shade to Buhari then. That's what somebody saying. Somebody said no, he never campaigned for him. So why is Igbokwe saying that? Someone said, who is this person? Who buy phone for this one? Oh, that's serious. So guys, what do you think concerning what Ojo Igbokwe has said, that Buhari should stop all this drama, that because Sowore campaigned for him? And he said one thing. He said Sowore is a patriot. That Sowore is a patriot. That he believes in this country, and he worked so hard with Sahara reporters to push PMB to power in 2015, saying, I am a witness, I'm a living witness at that. He said, despite his mistake, the great guy, he said, despite his mistake, he used two words there. The great guy is a patriot. Great guy and is patriotic. Those two words, carry volumes. They are so weighty, and he knows what he's talking about. All of this drama, they are just being petty about all of those things. So guys, leave your comments below. Let's hear your own take and learn from you. Thank you.